What's going on, everybody, and welcome to my first makeup kind of tutorial video. This is going to be for a Halloween pumpkin look that I did for a contest. First, we're starting off with a concealer, which is, of course, Jeffree Star Concealer. And I'm just blending it in with my hands because I've kind of misplaced my beauty blender. So, with me, I do not use foundation. I usually mostly use concealer because I have fairly pretty good skin on a good day. Okay, and we're just going to clean our hands off and fix everything. And now we're going to get a brush, and we're going to start off with my Jeffree Morphe palette, which is actually my first makeup palette that I ever purchased at Halloween of last year, which is really funny because now I own almost every palette that he has. Now we're just drawing the black line, which is going to be the crack in the pumpkin. I messed up there. I'm going to have to go back and fix that. So we're going to draw the line down the face with my edged brush first. And we're just making sure to make it look like it's cracked. We're going to fix the crack later. It's going to be more defined. Okay, now we got that. Now I'm going to go in with a different brush. And I'm actually going to make the black bigger. But first I'm going to kind of clean this up because I need to fix the line. Alright, now I'm going to go in with a little bit of concealer to kind of like fix that. Just a little dab will do you, just a tiny bit. And there we go. And yeah, voila. Now I can go back and fix the line. And I'm looking out the door because somebody was walking around. Alright, I fixed the line. Da da da. Okay, now fixing the lines real quick. And now we're going to go in with another brush. And we're going to make these lines a little bit thicker in blackness. Because it had a very thick black edging. I'm adding one more little loop right there so it connects to my ear. Okay, now we're just gonna blacken this out. Just making sure that it's got a really thick black lining. Now, my grandmother doesn't like me to do this to my face, but you know what? I enjoy it. It gives me something to do during this hard time that we're going through with this pandemic, and it is a lot of fun. Like I said, we're darkening the lines. I keep looking out the door because somebody keeps walking past my door. We're just going to darken lines, and then we're going to add some extra cracks. I'm actually talking to my friends on Zoom while I'm doing this because they wanted to watch me do my makeup look. And one of my friends, Gus, actually was the one to ask me to do this kind of makeup tutorial where I speed it up because this took me over an hour and you're seeing it in literally 20 minutes. Alright, now I'm going to take my other brush and I'm going to start with the orange. I'm using it's a feather brush, and I'm just adding the orange. Now I'm not going too light and I'm not going too dark with the orange. I had to turn the fan away because it was blowing my hair in the way. So I'm taking a orange from the palette and I'm just blending that out all over my face. Now I eventually will drag it down my neck a little because you don't want to look like just a pumpkin face. You want it to be dragged down your neck as well. So I'm just going around the edges of the black, blending it in and making sure to get it everywhere that is not on the other side of my face. The other side of my face is going to be a glam look. Get it all around my nose and my lips. Now with the nose, you have to make sure to get it in under the nose because you don't want a white bottom nose for a pumpkin. Alright, so get it around the eye. And I'm drawing the black triangle that is over the eye. Well, I try to make it look like a triangle. And I'm darkening that up as well. Just get that as dark as I can. And then I'm going to fill it in. There we go. And start filling it in. And this takes a couple of layers of black to get it the blackness that I needed to get. And just get it under my waterline. And now I'm going to start at the top. Bring that down onto the eyelid. Like I said, it took quite a bit of layers to get it the color darkness that I wanted it to be. And I had to even out the lines a little bit more as well, because I want it to be a nice shape. This took quite some time to finally get correct. Now I'm adding the little triangle to my nose, which is a typical pumpkin look. Adding some more darkness to it. Evening the lines a little more, bringing it down some more as well. Don't want to have it too far up my nose, it's going to look weird. Alright, finishing that up. Yep, evening out that line, getting the points correct. Now I'm going to start on my mouth. Now this took some time because I was trying to get those edges right. So I just started with the lines first. And then I brought it down and was trying to make it look like like a jack-o'-lantern mouth would. But with that line so close to the mouth, I had to edge it off some, and I know that it didn't look perfect, but you know what? I was proud of it. And we're just gonna keep going with that. I'm talking to my friends while I'm doing this. This is so funny. This is why it took so long, because I keep talking while I'm working. Sometimes I'm not so distracted and I can talk while I do the makeup. But we were talking about something important, so I kind of got distracted a little. And there we go. Just gonna see, that's where I kind of like messed up right there. And at that point, I was like, oh, I'm so tired. But anyway, so here we go. Now I'm gonna fill it in. And this is just the first fill in, because I'm gonna go back and I'm going to darken the lines again, and I'm gonna even them out a little bit more. Because I didn't like the way it was looking at first. So I went back and fixed it towards the end. Now I'm just covering up my lips. And I did use a Jeffree Star liquid lip at the end, and you will see that. I actually used the liquid lip I got for Halloween mystery box last year, which was a really pretty black and orange glitter. So we're just going to continue to fill the black in a little bit at a time. Just filling it in, filling it in. Do, 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 do. Oh, I was telling them, like, we were laughing about something. I can't remember what it was now, but it was hilarious. If anybody from Zoom is watching this, hello. So we're just filling in the black still. Now I'm trying to go back and fix the lines because it was kind of off in certain areas, and I wanted to make sure they were pointy, like in the picture that I'm mocking. So that's what I was doing. I was trying to fix the lines. And now I'm adding the orange again around the eye and on the face. Just filling that in. I didn't want to go too light of an orange, and I didn't want to go too dark of an orange, because I didn't think it was pumpkin-esque. So I did an in-between. And some may think that it's not orangey enough, or they don't think that it was good enough orange to do a pumpkin with, but I thought it was good. And so did my friends. So I give it an A+ for effort. Alright, now we're dragging the orange around the mouth again, filling in the little crevices, making sure it's dark enough. And now I'm dragging it down my neck a little. We'll drag it down more in a little bit, but I'm filling in the other edges parts. And now we're dragging it down my neck. A little bit at a time. Get the nose area, of course. You know, whenever I'm in the zone, when I'm doing makeup, is the best time, because I'm focused on my design. I'm focused on everything, making sure it looks good and perfect. And sometimes it doesn't need to look perfect, you know? And now I'm dragging it down my neck a little. But, yeah. Makeup looks don't always have to be perfect. They can be abstract. And that's what this is. It's very abstract. Okay, I'm getting a bigger brush so I can kind of buff it out a little bit more. Give it a little more of a color pop. And drag it down my neck some more. I keep looking at the picture on my computer, the one I'm going by. Okay, filling that in. I keep talking. I keep getting distracted and talking because I forgot that I was recording. I actually didn't remember that I was recording until the very end. So we're just going to keep going with the orange until I like the color, which is now. And then now we are doing the lips, which is the black liquid lip I told you guys about with the orange glitter. And then I go in with the black shadow and cover that up as well. Give it a little more darkness. I always do that when I'm covering my lips. If I do a lip color that's the same color as my face, I always color it with the color shadow to make it more defined and blend it better. Okay, now I am fixing the lines for the pumpkin. Now here is where I wish I had a thinner brush, because some of the lines were a little too thick and I didn't like the way the lines came out, but you know, I went with it and I was okay with it. I just kept going in and darkening the lines up, and sometimes I darkened them too much and they were too thick, but it's okay. I looked really good after it was over, and I loved it, no matter if the lines were too thick or not. So I'm going in and darkening the lines with a blender brush. Making sure the lines look good. Okay. Keep going, thickening up those black lines. Yep. And a few more, just a little more darkness, adding a little more definition, adding more definition to the lines, darkening them up a little bit, giving it more of a pumpkin-esque feel. Yes, I look like a pumpkin. Okay, and now we are working on, and my light kept going off. We're working on the glam side. Now this is going to be the glamour eye. I wanted a simple, smoky glimmer eye with the same colors as the other side. So I used the orange, and I just buffed that out. Made sure to blend it evenly across, and now I'm giving it a black smoky. Trying to get it dark as I can. And I'm gonna give it a wing, of course. That's my signature thing, is a wing. It wouldn't be a glamour without a wing. And that's what I'm telling my friends. So I'm gonna drag that black out after I fix the orange just a little. Blend that in with the black. And here we go with the wing. I actually love doing a wing sometimes. Sometimes it's too thick of a wing. Oh look, I messed up. Now I'm doing the under eye with the black, of course, so I don't have to use eyeliner. I like to do that more than I love to do eyeliner because it gives me a chance to be more defined with it. And with eyeliner, it runs. Eyeshadow, you can make it where it doesn't run. Okay, now I'm going to blend that orange in a little more. Now, I've seen a thing lately where they bring the color of the smoky all the way on to the other side. And I really thought that looked cool. I'm talking about the glamour side to my friends at the moment. And now I'm going back in and fix the black part. Oh, something shocked me there for a second. I don't know what I'm looking for, actually. Oh, I'm looking for another brush. That is going to help me even out the lines. I remember. Yes. It's another slanted brush that I had that is helping me define the lines a little more and even them up and make sure that they are looking good. Now I'm going to keep on doing that until I like the way that it looks and feels on the face. And I feel that I am done. Which is almost, I'm just fixing up just a few more things. Just a few more lines and we're done. My light keeps going off. I don't like it because the plug keeps coming undone. Now we're making the cracks on the face. Making just a few crack lines where it looks like I'm a cracked pumpkin. And I added a few extra crack lines to my face because I wanted it to look really cracked. This was that extra line right here. And I'm going to go in and darken the lines one more time. Okay. Going in, making sure the lines look good. Adding a little more orange definition. And now I'm doing the black line that I was telling you guys just about a few minutes ago, where they drag the smoky black or whatever color they have over to the other side. I'm just taking that out just a little bit. And now I'm going to keep darkening that line. Oh, something's distracting me again. Oh my goodness. Okay, darken the waterline a little more. And now I'm going to go in and even out that wing just a little to make it where I can drag that across. I'm explaining the lining of the pumpkin. Now, darken the lines up here a little more. Give it a little more of a cracked feel. Alright, almost done. Almost done. Yeah. I really enjoyed doing this look. It was one of my favorite Halloween looks I did this year. If you guys want to see the other looks that I did, they will be on my Instagram page, Kristen_BeSharp. And if you guys want to also follow me on YouNow, it's the same name as my Twitter, my YouNow, my Instagram, and of course you guys are on my YouTube channel, so it's the same here. And also on TikTok. I also have a TikTok under the same name. So if you guys want to follow me on any of my social medias, please do so. And comment down below what makeup look you guys think I should do next. I will attempt it. Now I'm getting my highlighter palette. I'm going to highlight a few areas. Give it a little more glim and glamour. We're just adding a little more glitz and glamour to the lines, making it stand out a little more. Which was recommended by my friend Gus, of course. Add a little more highlight to the look, give it a little more stand out. And there we go. Putting that away. Alright, now that we put that away, we're also going to put everything else away, put the brushes away, and now we're going to do my hair. Now I decided I was going to do some really cute little ponytails, which I will insert a picture of myself at the very end of this. So thanks for watching.